Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how we create success stories for leasing industrial space using the CRE Success Stories tool. And here's an example of what a page looks like when it's on your website. So this is for Jennings Real Estate up in Springfield, Massachusetts. And they did a deal with Tony's Tires in Springfield, Massachusetts. It was 26,000 square feet in a 70,000 square foot building. 5 acres of land, it had high ceiling heights, it had a ton of loading docks, and it was then ended up being a long-term triple net lease. Um, so anyway, and here's all the information. Here's a picture of the building. So what I did was I created a checklist for everybody, and these are the details that you need to know to create a success story. You need the asset type, you need the location, the space that was leased, the building size, lot size, ceiling height, docks, loading doors, zoning, who's the tenant, all basic information. Again, we don't need to go into, we're not making anything in depth. We do not need the problem solution. That is not needed. Uh, the reason why is because the reason I know that I would do it differently if Google rewarded the ranking differently. But this model works like wonders. I've modified this over the years and just I've been doing this for many, many years. It's been my ultimate, way of getting business. And if you're looking for a way to get business, this is the ultimate model, especially if you do it over and over. If you do this over and over and you start to connect the dots, and not only will the Google AI mode, Perplexity, ChatGPT, and the consumer will see you everywhere, and you will become the dominant force. You will be the trusted source in your market. You will start to get so much unbelievable amount of business. So anyway, so that's the checklist. Now, when we go over here, you can see that what we do, all you have to do is start out with the address. So you type in the address in this field right here. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions. And then all you have to do is type this information in. So what I did was I added a whole bunch of this information and I ended up getting this output. It took me about 2 minutes. It took me about 2 minutes to type all this. Probably maybe 3 minutes. If I was a faster typer, it would have gone a lot quicker. Um, but you've got an SEO headline, you've got your introduction, you've got your key details about the property. And so the tool created all this. It created all the geographic information, which is so key. That's one of the most important things of all is the location information. A conclusion, and then frequently asked questions that apply to this particular property. Now, I wanted to modify one thing because I didn't really, I didn't in this particular one. I wanted to have a like 2 sentences relevant to lease details, property summary, and neighborhood overview. So down here, I said rewrite with a 2 sentence introduction and lease detail, property summary, and neighborhood overview. Do not change the bullet points or change anything else. Everything was perfect. I didn't want anything changed. So I just click submit, and you can see I got a nice little introductory sentence here that makes it feel more personable. Same thing here, and the same thing here. And once you've got this is a couple minutes to make this, and you're going to get the most smoking amazing content that turns into something that looks like this. That is really, I mean, it's really amazing. Anyway, so that's the story. I just wanted to share this. That's how the CRE success story tool works applied to industrial leasing deals. So see you in the next video.